What is up with y'all, man? It's Eben on the track, and I'm back with another video. Today, I wanted to talk about how to send beats to artists. Somebody commented that on the last video, and I want to say some effective tips that'll make the likelihood of the artist using your beat, more likely to happen. So, number one, the quantity of beats that you send. I don't recommend sending over 5 beats, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's kind of backwards, right? So imagine you sending 10 to 20 beats, right? If you really think about it, it's more of a chance of failure. I know it sounds backwards, right? You're like, bro, if I send 10, 20 beats, like, I think it'll be more likely he'll get on it. And it's like, no, do not do that. Because what you're doing is you're over flooding it, right? So now, if he only listens to 1 or 2 beats, now he's throwing out the whole pack, you feel me? So now none of the other beats are getting listened to. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know what went wrong, right? If you narrow it down to 5 beats and they're all kind of in a similar type of style, what you're doing is you're limiting the chance of failure. And if you do fail, I'm not sending those type of beats no more. If you send 20 beats, you don't know which beat it was that made him be like, you know what, I don't know. Because you sent 20 beats, it's like now you just still kind of clueless, you feel me? So send 5 beats. If you do fail even with 5 beats, it's not even a failure, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? The likelihood is, it's all in the artist's hands anyway. So it's just taking a chance. But yeah, I recommend like 5 beats, you feel me? Another thing that I would say also is to try to be ahead of the artist, you get what I'm saying? So let's say it's an artist that you're trying to send beats to, right? And he usually raps on little baby type beats, right? But in your head, you're like, you know what? I could really hear him on like a hot boy type beat, even though he hasn't rapped on one yet. What does that mean do? It means like maybe throw on 1 or 2 hot boy type beats in the pack just to be ahead. You might create that artist's like new wave, that new sound that he's trying to go after just because you heard it in your head. You get what I'm saying? Some artists aren't, they don't got the ear to really know to say, yo, I need a hot boy type. Be like, they just listen to beats and start rapping. You know what I'm saying? So try to be ahead of the curve with that. Thirdly, another thing, bro, try to become homies with engineers, bro. Engineers are low-key the gatekeepers to some big placements, bro. I've seen so many stories this year about producers hitting up engineers and it going through, they getting a placement. Now, I have seen instances where the engineer want like a producer credit or something like that, to where, because he did help you get the placement, even though he didn't do anything on the beat, he'll want like a producer credit. But that's pretty cool if you ask me, because without the engineer, you wouldn't have got the placement. And I feel like that with any type of placement, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that has something to do with it, should get some type of producer credit, even if it wasn't creatively. So anyway, another thing, going into the next topic, I want to say you guys should also make sure that you are trying to build a connection with these artists. And I know it's hard with the bigger artists that have, blue checks and whatnot, because they're really kind of Hollywood and standoffish. They just like, it's just business. I just want beats. But if you can, and if you see an opportunity, if you see an artist try to open up to you, or even like any type of conversation that's kind of friendly or whatever, just try to, keep it going and whatnot, because you never know, he might actually like you as a person, and then that could develop into a bigger business relationship. You get what I'm saying? So if you are trying to build a relationship and become friends and, be cool with these people outside of music, the likelihood of you creating better music is, higher. Look at KBZ, right? He's like more cool with Kid Leroy now, Ian Dior, and it was like another big artist he hangs out with. I forgot. But he's hanging out with these super big artists, and it's like, bro, if you're right there partying with them, you're hanging out with them. And when I know it's hard for us internet people to get to that point, but I guess KBZ did show that it's possible. You get what I'm saying? So it's definitely beneficial to be around them. Now, he could just text him like, yo, what's up? Like, let's work. Like, you feel me? It gets to that point. So that's always a good thing. But those are just a few key ways that you guys can maximize the ability to get, more placements when sending out beats to artists. I don't really got much else to say, man. Make sure you check out the Discord. Make sure you also check out the consultations and the how to become a full-time producer ebook. All of my kits are below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.